Hello, welcome to our presentation. We are Group 11. My name is Yi Yang. Our topic is focusing on financial crime. And the research question is that how does incorporating an enterprise architecture framework in financial applications enhance terrorist financing detection and mitigate prevailing challenges? The presentation will be separated into 5 segments, which are including an introduction to the research, literature review, analysis to the cases, discussion, and the conclusion. Now, the key contribution of enterprise architecture applications in facilitating financial compliance, organizing, and addressing the challenge of terrorist financing was identified. Enterprise architecture applications, including data integration, will provide a solid foundation to architecture management in the financial industry. However, there is limited understanding on using enterprise architecture to prevent terrorist financing. Nowadays, terrorist financing crimes are striking a heavy blow to countries on a wider scale. A variety of governments require financial institutions such as banks to assist judicial authorities in indirect investigations. In consequence, financial institutions around the world are trying to make dramatic reforms to its structure and significantly improve capital compliance in order to achieve the effect of regulating global finance and also combating terrorist financing. Next, let's welcome Shu Guang to present the literature review.
Thanks, Yang. Now we are focusing on the literature review, including 2 significant parts: the background on terrorist financing detection and the 3 main intelligence tools used in this field. For the background on terrorist financing detection, since 9/11 attacks, the Internet community has realized the importance of identifying and preventing terrorist financing. The United Nations Security Council and the Financial Action Task Force have played significant roles in setting international standards and promoting effective measures to combat terrorist financing. Financial institutions, particularly banks, are required to implement robust anti-money laundering and counter-terrorist financing programs to ensure compliance with regulatory obligations. Now, let's talk about the main intelligence tools used in detecting terrorist financing activities, which includes transaction monitoring, risk assessments, and machine learning algorithms. Firstly, transaction monitoring serves as a fundamental tool for identifying suspicious terrorist financing activities. To enhance their effectiveness, real-time analytic techniques are crucial. Advanced real-time analytic technologies enable immediate detection of anomalies and potential signs of terrorist financing. Additionally, identifying abnormal transaction patterns plays a key role in transaction monitoring. Comprehensive library of abnormal transaction patterns should be established to flag potential illegal transactions for further investigation. Secondly, risk assessment is a proactive approach to identify and mitigate vulnerability exploited by terrorist financiers. It involves 2 key elements: assessing financial sector vulnerabilities and evaluating customer risk profiles. The assessment of financial sector vulnerabilities examines factors such as regulatory frameworks, complex procedures, and the effectiveness of internal controls to identify weaknesses or gaps that terrorists may exploit. In addition, evaluation of customer risk profiles involves using tools such as Know Your Customer, customer due diligence, and enhanced due diligence documents to assess customer risks. Detailed information about customers, such as transaction history and source of income, help run risk scores and categories. Thirdly, machine learning algorithm has shown significant potential in detecting and preventing terrorist financing activities. They can be classified in supervised and unsupervised learning algorithms. Supervised learning algorithm determines the legitimacy of transactions By training undetermined features and label data, unsupervised learning algorithms identify potential terrorist financing activities by uncovering hidden transactional patterns and irregularities.
Hi, my name is Pen. This is our business model canvas. I'll present and discuss, mainly in text form, how the BMC can be applied to enhance the detection and prevention of terrorist financing in financial cooperative applications. I will mainly introduce our main customers, value proposition, and channels. The primary customers in this context are financial institutions such as banks, credit unions, and investment firms, alongside governments and non-governmental agencies involved in AML and CTF efforts. The value proposition for these customers is the mitigation of risks, including reputational damage, regulatory penalties, and potential legal repercussions associated with terrorist financing. Effective channels for delivering these solutions include SaaS platforms, on-premise installations, and integrations within existing enterprise applications. An important aspect of this model is the relationship between solution providers and their customers, necessitating ongoing support, training, updates, and strong communication to address evolving threats and regulatory changes. Then I want to present to you two landmark case studies, Biggest Bank and HSBC, and their unfortunate failures in detecting and preventing terrorist financing. Both institutions highlight a crucial lesson: the imperative need for strong anti-money laundering and counter-terrorist financing controls. In 2004, Biggest Bank was fined $25 million for its negligence in monitoring amounts held by Saudi Arabian diplomats, leading to substantial financial transfers linked to terrorist organizations. This occurred due to a lack of robust enterprise applications, something that aligns an organization's strategy, processes, technology, and governance structure. Fast forward to 2012, we observed a similar failure with HSBC, one of the world's largest banks. HSBC found itself amid a money laundering scandal due to lax controls and weak oversight, allowing billions of dollars to be laundered through its global operations. A lack of due diligence, business decentralization, and a weak compliance culture were core factors in this grave misconduct. As a result, HSBC faced a record fine of $1.92 billion, demonstrating the high costs associated with neglecting proper AML and CTF practices. Next, welcome Ziye.
Thank you, Peng. My next discussion is about the integration of enterprise applications into financial institutions to improve the security of financial structures and hedge against potential terrorist financing risks. Using the case of Rex Bank as an example, we can see that the bank had many deficiencies and gaps in its internal systems. By adopting more effective enterprise applications, this bank could be helped to better integrate its anti-money laundering and counter-terrorist financing efforts and ensure alignment with its overall business strategy and regulatory requirements. The first is data integration and management. By integrating and collecting data from different sources, financial institutions can improve data quality, avoid overlooking key accounts, and identify risky behavior at an early stage. In addition, data integration and management can improve the efficiency of monitoring and risk assessment, helping financial institutions to better identify high-risk accounts and assess the money laundering risk level of their customers. The second is interoperability APIs and interfaces. It can support the interaction between different software applications and services, integrating different AML and KYC systems to ensure effective identification and monitoring of customer account openings. In addition, the existence of APIs and interfaces can help financial institutions exchange data with external data providers, enabling cross-platform data integration, providing more comprehensive user information, and implementing real-time monitoring and risk alerts to better address the threat of terrorist financing. Finally, there are reporting and visualization tools. They can generate visual reports that reduce the human resource consumption of manual review and detection, and help financial institutions review their customer risk assessments in a more intuitive way, facilitating communication and collaboration between different departments. In addition, reporting and visualization tools can help financial institutions fulfill their responsibility to file suspicious activity reports by demonstrating that the institution has taken the necessary steps to identify and report suspicious activities. Overall, enterprise applications can provide financial institutions with effective tools to protect against potential terrorism financing risks. However, care should be taken to protect the security of customer information when using these technologies to avoid misuse or leak of users' personal privacy. Now, welcome to Suwei to continue.
Thanks, Ziye. The use of the business model canvas in detecting terrorist financing offers numerous benefits, but challenges remain. Data quality and integrations are crucial for detecting terrorist financing, but inaccuracies and incomplete data can lead to false positives or missed connections. False alarm result in unnecessary process checks, wasting corporate resources. Financial institutions must minimize false positives without compromising detection's effectiveness. Cross-border collaboration is a major challenge as terrorist financing involves multiple jurisdictions and transactions that are hard to detect. Financial institutions need to work with law enforcement, regulators, and other entities to identify cross-border financing activities. Balancing security and privacy are vital. Collecting and analyzing sensitive financial data raise privacy concerns. Organizations must comply with regulations related to terrorist financing detections, including anti-money laundering. Ensuring legal compliance in testing is complex. To address these challenges, organizations should invest in strategies for effective data integrations, collaborations with stakeholders, and participations in information sharing networks helps identify cross-border financing activities. Technologies supporting secure data exchange and data protection should be adopted. Compliance programs, training, and advanced analytics are crucial for detecting suspicious activities and potential terrorist financing. While these recommendations enhance detection capabilities, limitations exist. Implementing an integrated approach requires significant investment. Balancing security and privacy amidst it involving regulations is challenging. Finally, integrating enterprise applications enhances terrorist financing detections, as demonstrated by the Riksbank case. While the business model canvas is valuable for understanding business models, enterprise applications are the ultimate solutions to combat terrorist financing, and they enable seamless data integrations, improve information flow, and monitor transactions in real time. But privacy concerns must be addressed to protect customer information and ensure data integrity and system security. This is the end of our presentation, and this is our reference list. Thank you for listening.